Hello my friends, it is Vlogust day 16, or Vlogust day 17. You guys are watching this on the 18th. Of course, it is only 24 minutes away from the 18th. I just got off work from my second job, and this hypothyroidism is kicking my butt. I am exhausted. But anyway, I thought I would not finish my story, but continue my story. So this is part 3. I left off yesterday with my son. So when we had my son, I, at that time, did not want any more kids. Before I got married, I didn't want more than 2. And so when I got pregnant with Josh, we took measures to kind of as close to guarantee as possible, I guess, that we wouldn't have any more kids. So when I had my son, I knew that, that was going to be my last baby. So I tried to enjoy that pregnancy as much as possible. Again, I'm just not a great pregnant person, so, But, after I had him, as soon as I had him pretty much, I was like, okay, I need to get back down in weight because obviously I was up to 190 pounds and I wasn't comfortable in my skin, and I was like, I need to figure something out. So I bought this book called Fat to Firm. And when keep in mind, my son was born in 2000, so just still kind of the end of the 90s era of low fat. So this book is basically all about eating low fat. And if you eat low fat and low calorie and you exercise and move a lot, you lose weight. And that's true, because I did. It worked. I did 1,600 calories because I was breastfeeding at the time. So when you're nursing, you can do like 1,800 calories, I think. But I lowered my calories, and I was like doing it, we didn't have phones and laptops and all that fancy stuff like we do nowadays to track that. So I was like pen and paper on a journal. I bought a book that had the calories, so you couldn't just look it up on your phone what the calorie content was. And so that's what I did. We bought low fat, pretty much everything. There was some cheese definitely that I was like, no, we can't do low fat. I just didn't eat very much of it. And yeah, so I did get down. It took me about 6 months, and I got down from the 190 pounds, well, 200 pounds, whatever, around there, 190 to 200 pounds, post-baby weight, whatever it was, I don't remember off the top of my head, down to 142 pounds. And I was pretty excited about that. Like I said, I worked really hard on that. I worked out all the time. So not only did I actually do a workout, I did aerobics workouts, which I really enjoy aerobics workouts. I did those in high school, and I like them. I'm a weird person. I actually really enjoyed those. But I also walked. I was a stay-at-home mom during that time, and we only had one car, and so we walked everywhere. I had a really good friend. One of my best friends actually was a stay-at-home mom too, and we would walk to the library, we walked to the store, we walked everywhere. We walked all over town. So I would not only work out, but then I would go walk for, an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours sometimes, because sometimes later on that night we would go walk again, just her and I, without the strollers and everything. So plus I'm chasing, a toddler and a baby around the house. So I got down to 142 pounds. But, you can't eat nothing, basically. I didn't enjoy the food. at all. Like, it was definitely a sacrifice, eating that way, you know. So the minute it stopped being worth it to me, I went back to eating. And as soon as I went back to eating, and I, you know, continued to exercise for a while, but I gained back pretty quickly. And then, of course, once I went back to work in 2005, I couldn't exercise anymore at all because I was busy. So I had already put on probably 45, 50, probably back up to at least 185, if not 200 by 2005. And then from there, just grew, grew even more, which kind of where we'll leave off with that, because like I said, I don't want to make these videos too long. But I kind of wanted to show my backstory, you know, and how I got to where I'm going, and or how I came to keto, and I think partially I want to share this story because I want you to know that, yeah, it is possible to lose weight eating low calories, low fat, but it's not sustainable, and it definitely wasn't sustainable for me. And one of the things that eating this way did was that's really when I started yo-yo dieting. So, you know, I would always go back to that, you know, every time I got motivated again. This is the system that I would go back to. So I would move more, eat less. And yeah, it would work for a little while, and I would lose a little bit of weight. I would lose, in fact, I would sometimes lose all the way up to like 50, 40, 50 pounds. But I would gain it back, plus some, every time. But, so we'll kind of leave it there until tomorrow, where hopefully I will finish this little series up, and we'll talk about, I don't know, we'll see. It'll be either tomorrow or the next day that I'll be able to finish the story about how keto helped me to lose now. I had a new low today, so I'm at 83 pounds lost total. And just completely transform my body. And it's not hard. Like, sure, fighting my food addiction is hard, but I love the food that I eat. I enjoy it thoroughly. I don't ever sit down at a meal and it's like, oh, this is gross. No, all of my food is delicious. It's very enjoyable. And I love the fact that I don't have to exercise. I do exercise because it's good for you for other reasons, but it feels good. It makes me feel strong to be able to do the things that I can do now. But anyway, I'm going to sign off, maybe catch up on what you guys have been up to today. That's kind of my ritual. Oh, as I go to bed, sorry. As I'll check in with you guys and see how your days went. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. It's meal prep day. All right, bye.